221 is a constitutional amendment. I had originally drafted this as legislation upon advice of much more learned individuals than myself on the law. They recommended, because of, I believe, separation of powers in terms of the instructions to juries and things like that, this would have to be something that would have to be a constitutional amendment. What this in essence is saying is that it would allow a defense or a defendant to argue for jury nullification of the crimes in which they've been accused. There are myriad of examples of unjust laws that have been passed over, a long period of time, going back to, our second president and our some of our second Congress is passing the Sedition Acts, Alien and Sedition Acts, where, the ramification, what wound up happening is people were charged with them, but the juries literally found them not guilty because they found it to be unconstitutional. So you can see at one point in time, our juries were allowed to judge the constitutionality of laws and whether or not a person should be found guilty of a crime based on that. And that's, in essence, what this would allow folks to do in Rhode Island in our state courts. If you feel that, yeah, you know what, I did this, but is this really constitutional? Is this a really just law? You can make that argument, and you can make an argument to 12 members of your peers and let them decide whether or not you should really be convicted of a crime and whether this crime is actually something people should be going to jail for or being fined for.